So as you know, oh sorry, whenever I start the video, it always startles her. She's like, whenever I start talking, like if I don't start quiet and work my way up, I startle her. Here she is with her favorite lovey. That's what Callie calls my boobs. Lily's loveys. So she's with her favorite lovey. I love my daughters. They're so cute. And of course, Obsy. Um, so remember talking about how we manifest our biggest fear into reality. So whether like not wanting to ever be cheated on, reality. Not wanting to ever get divorced, reality. Um so sitting in that, right? Sitting in our biggest fear and learning how to just let it go. Like, what if it does happen? What if it does? And so I remember this was back. This is when I was back with Dave, and I think I don't know if I think I had gone to the grocery store or something like that with my dad. We went to the Safeway across the street from them, and my dad, like, I think I just went to like throw the receipt away or whatever, like didn't think anything of it, right? No, my dad like had to get it and either like shred it, or my parents used to do like Sharpie to cross stuff off, or I don't know if he shred it or just tore it up or whatever it was, but I was like kind of looking at him like, okay, like, and he was like, well, I don't want somebody to get a hold of my Safeway card number. I was like, why, Dad? So they can rack up points on your Safeway account? Basically, kind of making fun of him. Not kind of. I was making fun of him, like straight up. Basically, I know that he was like worried about somebody getting a hold of his number and probably using their gas points or their you know how Safeway has points that you can use towards purchases or you can use them towards gas or whatever. But I was joking and like putting the positive spin on it of like why, so somebody could get your Safeway card number and rack up points. So I was trying to be funny. Obviously did not go over well. So anyways, I just thought it was so funny. Like I know I'm trying. My parents just, they live in a lot of fear. They live in a lot of fear. I mean, who gives up a free night hotel stay? Did I tell you the story? So, ADD moment. My dad tells me that they have a free night hotel stay through Marriott Rewards. This is when they're here for Thanksgiving. But that they're not going to use it because they saw a news story saying that people were having their catalytic converters stolen out of their cars in hotel parking lots. And my dad goes, and if you have your catalytic converter stolen, then your car's undrivable. It's not, you can't drive it. So instead, what me and your mom are gonna do is we booked a night at the hotel. And I'm like sitting there going, but I thought you just said that you couldn't use it. And he was like, but we're not going to sleep there. We're going to sleep at home and we're going to good night sleep. And then we're going to go the next morning to go eat the free breakfast. Oh my God. My parents, they do. They live in so much fear. Like, I just wish I could help them wake up and realize that they don't have to live in so much fear. We all have fears, right? But it's okay, and it's okay to sit in them and like release them and let them go and learn how not to live in those fears, right? Like, and it helps me see now when I am afraid of something, like, oh well, okay, I get it. Like it's definitely having been raised in a household that's afraid of a free hotel night stay that might end up with a catalytic converter being stolen. Like, I'm just like, oh my goodness, that's so sad. Like, you're missing out on the chance for a free hotel night somewhere. So I told my dad, I was like, oh, hey, if you ever get another one and if you need, like need to get rid of it, just let me know. I'll be happy to take it off your hands. I'm actually surprised my dad wasn't like, oh no, I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't give it to you because then your catalytic converter might be stolen. To which my reply would have been like, oh, I'm not worried about that. I'm not concerned that that would happen to me. So, anyways, my mom, I'm on the phone with her tonight, updating them on how it went with the surgical consult. Oh my goodness, I'm tired. I need to go to bed. 7:41. I'm exhausted. Yeah. And she goes into a story about how they went to use their Fry's gas points at the gas station, but they had already been used. And I knew where the story was going. My parents didn't right away because what's their biggest fear? Like, not their biggest, but what's a fear of theirs? They're afraid that their Safeway card number, but in this case, their Fry's card number is going to get stolen. So it happened, right? So they called because they thought it was a glitch in the system. So Fry's added back on the points, and they were able to use the points for their gas. So then they go to the gas station, and it happens again. And I think they said it was like $1.90 or something like that. That like was supposed to be there that was not there because somebody was using their phone number and taking their points. And I was like, oh, so you mean that dad's fear about somebody stealing your Safeway card number came true? They did not. They didn't get it. But my mom's like, oh no, this wasn't our Safeway card number. This was our Fry's, but this was like our actual phone number. And they're like, and I'm like, okay, they don't get it's the literally exact same thing. Like figuratively, I guess, not exact, literal, but figurative. Like, so I just thought it was funny that here I am. I manifested the car into my reality, right? My parents are gifting me a car, just like I manifested back in divorce care. But 2 years ago, whatever. I said they would. I didn't think about the caveats that might come with it, but it'll be a good learning experience. And it was a good emotional release. But we really are strong, powerful beings with what we think about, what our thoughts are. If your thoughts are that you're afraid that somebody's going to steal your Safeway card number, chances are it's going to happen. If your thoughts are that your parents are going to buy you a new vehicle, chances are it's going to happen. That new vehicle will find its way into your reality. I just had to share this story. Okay, I gotta go to bed. I love you. Good night.